Welcome back to Yamcha Sessions, guys. I'm Jonathan Ng. I do events, I do part-time YouTube. Link is in the description below.
I'm MC.
I'm Andrew. I do e-commerce. Link is also down below.
Hi, I'm Tiffany. I like retro gaming, anything mythology, folklore, fairy tale, psychology, sociology, anything, everything. Let's talk.
She's an all-rounder. Okay.
Welcome back, Tiffany. As if you guys have been watching the podcast for quite some time, it was second episode or third.
Old
I think.
school, man. Old school.
One of the...
We had
OGs.
our beginning sessions. In Coffee, I think.
Yeah,
Was it?
yeah, coffee coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go check that out as well. But due to popular demand, this week we are going to be talking about online dating once again, but from a female's perspective.
Thank God.
Just want to point out that it's not just Tiffany that also requested this. There were plenty of others, and surprisingly, females who wanted to know more about online. They all like, dude, why the fuck you never call me? Why the fuck you never ask me? And it's very surprising.
What the?
So
I feel so honored.
it's not that like so they wanted to join.
They wanted to join
They wanted
in
to
the
chime
podcast.
in. They wanted to chime
What?
in.
Because
Okay.
they agree with you.
And
or
the
disagree?
first question I asked them was, motherfucker, why didn't you comment below? Because there's no engagement in our fucking video, so please comment below because something saying we can do a part 3. Right? Okay. So I'm sure Tiffany has a lot to say, right? So I'm sure you have something you wanna kick it off with, or you have something to mention about what we didn't mention, maybe?
Let's start off with saying that I have a lot of experience. I've met at least 100 matches
What the fuck?
over the past 4 years.
Wait, sorry, no. It's not getting 100 matches. That's the key takeaway. It's you've met
Yes, I've met.
100 matches.
If it's matches, there's definitely a lot more,
Right.
but to actually meet
You've
at
met
least 100.
100.
Yes.
I think I have like 17 matches.
No!
I have like 17 matches.
I think I don't even remember lah, but I remember I hit 100 and I was pretty happy.
Nice.
Matches at the time.
Wow.
But of course the girls would never, some of them would just ghost you, some of them would reply. So I think some of them are also bot accounts, to be fair.
Right.
I got a feeling. But
This is Tinder or?
yeah, Tinder and I think just Tinder. I was only on Tinder at the time.
I like turtles.
Okay, yeah. So you met 100 of them.
Okay, so I'll go from the beginning. So I've been using online platforms since 2014. I started with the Tinder app and I went into it knowing that I would not find boyfriend material, but that's okay because that's not what I was looking for anyway. I was not ready for commitment, so I was lonely and that was the perfect platform for what I needed at that time. So I would target foreigners who would come to Malaysia for a short term, and I knew that whatever happened between us would stay in that moment, and when they'd leave, that was it.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Wow,
So-
this is like
very
what
planned.
happened in Malaysia stays in Malaysia, yeah?
Or stays wherever we
Or
met.
wherever. Okay, alright.
Yeah, so after we match, I will try to cater a little trip for them. So for
That's
example,
so nice.
Yeah,
The
I
fuck?
mean,
Yeah. Wow.
Why? I didn't match.
I want them to
can
have
go
fun.
for
I
a
want to
treat,
have fun
bro.
with them. Yeah. So if they say they want Chinese food, they usually have places like Esquire Kitchen in mind. But
I would
I
just
like
take
your
them for
food,
bak kut
but
teh.
it's not the best, and neither is your service. Please improve.
For shame. For
Holy
shame.
shit.
You heard that.
So
right?
we'll go to like Siu Siu, Taichung, or take them to proper dim sum, bak kut teh, and then we'll do activities like hiking.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
at the end of the night, they'll come over, we'll swim and exercise together. So,
Is your Tinder still on? Available?
no.
No.
You don't have to.
I'm
I
you,
wanna
don't,
swipe.
you don't have to match with her, Boyge. You can just go on a hike.
That's quite incredible, man. Like,
Yeah.
I want to
did
have
you plan
fun.
all this out?
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. You see, if you know all you girls on Tinder out there, this is a fucking example you should be fucking following. All the girls I used to go out with, they're like, yeah,
You're paying for that, right?
no.
That,
Yeah, no.
what you've described sounds better than any date I've been in an actual relationship. Like that seems like a very elaborately planned date, man. Like come on, full
I
on.
try to be considerate and I want us both to have time.
Jeez.
I mean, have a good time.
Right.
So, anyway, eventually I did start to seriously date someone from
Okay.
there. We just had this kind of chemistry and we had to do something about it. And so it became a long distance relationship. But after that broke apart, I went on to Okcupid,
Okay.
which you guys did not talk about, right?
Right. Yeah. We didn't.
We talked about coffee meets bagel.
Yeah.
I have not heard of that one.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Is it a Malaysian one or
That's a great question.
have you tried
No,
it?
it's San Francisco.
I've tried it.
It's
I've
from
tried
San
it.
Francisco.
yeah.
It's from San Francisco. I just,
So it most likely
What
is
do you
not
eat?
popular here.
oh, I actually the guy that we had on last week, when I introduced it to him, he felt as if that was more effective than Tinder, because as you know, Tinder is just for hooking up, right? At this point, as you know, every platform evolves, but Coffee Meets Bagel is a very profile-oriented app where you have to fill in a lot of things that you enjoy, dislike, etc. Some things like that. I've never been on this. I've heard of it, so I recommend it to you.
That's supposed to be the brand angle.
Yeah.
Whether that's actually the case, I don't know. But they sort of position themselves to be that type of
That's a
brand.
good approach, yeah.
What is OkCupid all about?
So
guys?
basically, OkCupid, you have your profile and you have to answer a bunch of questions.
Uh-huh.
So based on your answers, OkCupid has an algorithm that will create a compatibility rate between you and other people.
Black Mirror.
Season 4,
Yeah.
episode 4.
Hang the DJ.
Black Mirror.
That's also, if I'm
DJ.
not wrong, OkCupid is in Walter Mitty.
I don't remember.
Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have you guys seen that movie?
I've seen the
Sure,
movie,
you've
but
seen-
I
you've
don't
seen it, right?
remember.
Is that OkCupid?
Black Mirror. Hang DJ.
I think it's. I'll check that out.
So anyway,
Yeah.
the questions, they can range from very basic things like, are you a cat or dog person? Are you a morning person? To essential ones that I think would really affect the relationship. So I'll give you 3 examples. Number 1, I am an atheist. So the question I look out for is if you think creationism should be taught in school. I'm looking for someone who says a hard no.
Wow.
If you say yes, then bye-bye. There's also a little space to do like
Other.
a elaboration if you want. Secondly, I play a lot of video games. So the question is, if your partner plays video games for 2 hours daily, are you okay with that?
Of course.
That's
So
a total
looking
fuck
for
yes.
I'm
Yeah.
looking for someone who'd be like, fuck yeah, game with me.
It's total fuck.
So
yeah.
if you answer no, obviously I don't even want to be your friend. So third one, I'm kinky. I have fetishes. So there's a question that asks if you're GGG. So GGG is good giving game.
I thought
Yeah,
GG is like
that was
good.
a very long pause.
I'm-
From all 3 men here.
I'm drawing a complete blank.
So-
Am I that vanilla? Jesus Christ.
Are you good in bed? Are you giving of pleasure and time? And are you game for anything? Within reason.
What can you reply?
Yeah.
Only 2 G's out of the 3.
Good game.
That's what the little boxes were, I guess. You can explain like maybe you're not okay with golden showers. You don't like too much impact play. You don't like rope. You know. So that's what it's for.
All right, yeah.
So those are 3 things that are very important to me.
Do
There's
you?
a lot more also.
Are there a lot of guys out there who are actually into this like shit, or maybe I might have just
What
been
shit?
really sheltered?
OkCupid or
No, not OkCupid. Like intense.
GGG.
Like GGG and all that. Do they really like respond?
not
Is that
in,
how it
not
matches
in
up?
Malaysia, but most of my matches would be in the
Foreigners.
States or Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes
and
sense,
they're more
that makes
open
sense.
to it. Yeah.
I see. You see, this is why the Malaysians build fucking sex ads is terrible.
Try it out.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's so
actually
much
agree.
better.
I actually do
Yeah.
agree. I feel
Oh.
that a lot of times we have regular sex, vanilla
Yes.
sex, and then in the end, it
Okay.
grows, relationship grows older, and then there's not much excitement anymore.
Yeah.
And a lot, yeah.
Unfortunately for me, I need a lot more than just penetration.
Mhm.
So that's why it's really important.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I think it's also because of the lack of sex education in Malaysia. So it's seen as taboo. So the fact that you're already taking a step towards taboo in terms of having sex, I think to them it's like, oh shit, I cannot
Oh,
do
ni
this
ni
before
perempuan
marriage.
ganas lah, ganas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
after they get married, they
Totally.
realize that, oh, you know, it's just sex, and then they don't take it a step further, which is quite sad.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that happens to a lot of couples, not just in Malaysia but around the world. Like the sex only stays there. It never goes further.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll continue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, the questions and then
GGG.
okay, so I've actually met my ex from there. We were
Uh-huh.
99% match.
Wow!
And it was the best relationship I ever had.
1%
Best.
different.
Best
Best
relationship I ever had. And we are still best friends. We still talk. We broke up a few months ago. He's in a different country, but so I really believe in the algorithm. I think if you morally have the same goals as someone also, then you can be really good friends. And that's
actually
what it
works.
sorts out for you. It filters all that for you.
That's
Most
incredible.
of the time when you use this app, right, either Cupid or Tinder, is it mostly a positive side for you or a negative side?
You get a lot of weird messages, but I'm a hopeless romantic anyway, so I will put in that effort to look for the special gems. It's been good.
Have you ever tried other platforms apart from solely dating platforms? For example, like have you ever considered meeting someone off, I don't know, the comment section of 9gag? You know?
No,
or like,
because
you
the
know?
other thing I like about OkCupid is you can write as much as you want on your profile, not like Tinder where there's a character limit. So in mine, I go in depth of what has hurt me in the
I
past,
see.
people that have hurt me, what I'm looking for, what I don't want, what I'm passionate about. So you get a good glimpse of what it's like to be with me.
I see.
Yeah.
You know, I actually know a guy who met his ex-girlfriend. If you all know, you shouldn't say his name, just in case. But I know a guy who actually met his girlfriend from Amsterdam off 9gag.
Oh,
9gag comment
shit.
section.
that's sweet.
Yeah.
That's very cute.
9gag comment section. That is...
How do you go about doing that?
He just saw her comment. He thought that her comment was very interesting. He liked it and he replied and he was like, oh my god, that's so true. And she was like, yeah man, it's so rare to find someone with the same mindset to think of that. And then they had a conversation, they added each other on Facebook.
Oh,
They were like
you
together
found
for a
your
couple of years
soulmate.
and then long distance kind of pulled them apart.
Oh.
But I mean, that's the sad truth, right?
That's incredible though, to get that far.
I met Jen off YouTube comment section as well, so I'm not saying every platform should be ruled out, right? I think a lot of times you find love in the most unsuspecting of places,
Yeah.
right?
That's one thing I wanted to address also. MC Black, you seem to be really against.
Wow, am I the hot seat? Yeah, it's not just him though. It's not just him.
Okay.
I don't want to point out names, but there were a couple other people who said nay as well.
Yeah.
They were against it.
Of course, but you were the representative of that in the video. So I'll address you.
Whoa,
So, okay, let's say you go to the supermarket and you buy oranges and they turn out to be really bad. Do you stop eating oranges for the rest of your life?
But you can't put it in that context.
Of course you can.
You can,
It's
because
the
what
same
you're doing
experience.
is you're
Okay.
taking one bad experience to represent the rest. You know, people find soulmates on there, but I've also been ghosted before
To be fair, I don't think he's ever tried it.
Yeah,
because
I've not done online dating.
Hence the fear. What you don't know. you
Yeah,
fear.
hence
Yeah.
the fear. That's why I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I had that though. I think I would like to think, or I'm not sure whether I am. I'm like low key traditional. I don't know whether you all can tell. Like I may curse a lot and all that, but like I'm actually quite traditional. And like to me, when I met my first girlfriend, it was through college, and then second girlfriend was through a friend, and then third girlfriend was when I started going to the online dating scene, and that's when I met her off Tinder. Third girlfriend was, I don't think we were a good match because it was off Tinder as well in the first place. Then I was thinking, maybe the online method isn't exactly the best way to meet someone.
Sure.
And I met Jen off YouTube, and I really think Jen's the one, man. Like Jen is the shit.
oh,
Yeah, so
And-
clearly it's not the platform.
Clearly, it's not the platform
It's not
because
the
the platform
platform,
is just another method in terms of how you meet people. Because
Sure.
it's so difficult to meet people.
outside of your
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
social
Do you mind
circle.
checking the camera's still
Impossible.
recording?
Sure.
Just look around and see whether. And can you see what's the time? 13 ah.
15.
13 ah. 15.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I feel like the platform is, sorry about that. I feel like the platform is just another way, and I think as you grow, as like technology goes forth and all that, right? I think there are probably going to be more methods in terms of how you meet people. I think Facebook's got this whole dating thing as well, right?
Yeah, Facebook dating. Yeah. it's
Yeah,
a
which
thing.
I think is the shit. Like, it's
I don't know
about
about
time.
this. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah,
It's only in the
it's-
US, right?
No. It's available here too.
Oh.
It's an in-house dating platform under Facebook. I think it's just called Facebook Dating.
Yeah.
It's it's just like how there's Facebook Messenger, right? It's exactly the same thing. It's a feature under Facebook, and they already have all that data, so they might as well use it for dating.
So how does it work? Like, how do you choose someone? or
I think
something?
it's very similar. You just fill in the details that they're asking you to fill in, and they will probably use some back end data that they've been scraping from you over the decades that you've been
Oh,
using
God,
Facebook,
that's
right?
creepy.
Yeah. So
Oh.
and then they'll project it, and
It's only
you know,
been 1 decade though, but yeah.
right, sure, whatever, right?
But vicinity
Yeah.
lah.
I
I think.
swear.
it,
They-
it was,
they know
it was an
how
exaggeration,
they
but the point comes across. That's what they're doing, and so yeah. I mean, I've tried setting it up, but I got too lazy. Like halfway.
Is
I
it
was
too
like,
difficult?
I'll
to
try
set
it with you. I don't have a Facebook, but I'll make one for this.
I think to answer
Is
her
it
question,
different?
I think to answer her question when she asked me, right, I think the main reason why I didn't do online dating is because I don't want to waste time.
Bro, that's the opposite.
Is that how you
complete
go about
opposite
life?
of
You
why
just
you
you
would
just
go.
expect things to
No,
come
just for
your way?
online dating, you know, it's like, see, I tend to see that I talk a lot, I create conversation and everything. So I've heard stories from other people that sometimes they go date people and like, girl just never talk and stuff like that, you know.
But maybe,
So I'm using other people's experience to justify my action, you know.
have you guys been on
Yeah.
a very good date
Oh
off
fuck
Tinder?
yeah!
Shit, or you set up
I
a date,
told
so
you
you don't
guys.
count. But have you been on a
Right.
very nice date?
like historically,
Yeah.
or like first date, or
Historically.
Historically,
yeah, sure.
good date off a platform.
Oh no, I've only been on one off a platform.
Oh.
And
Have you ever
fuck.
been?
I think I've been on too many. But I think she definitely outclassed me in that element of 100 plus more meetups.
Yeah.
I've been on a few, like under 50, but like
Wow,
But
that's
were
a good
they
number.
quality?
Above 30.
Were they
below
quality
50.
dates though?
Huh?
Were they
I
quality
didn't
dates,
want
or you
way.
just have coffee and that's it?
I have various. I also have like you mentioned. I tried. Oh, let's go for hiking. I've tried. Let's go for a run. I've
Yeah.
tried. Let's go for coffee only. I've tried. Let's go for a meal, movie, etc. I think quality wise, it's always difficult to find someone with conversation and
Do you think?
intelligence.
Do you think that because Tinder has a character limit that
I think
creates problems?
it's because
I think
I don't wanna
it's too
I
late
don't
for
want to
Tinder
belittle Malaysian women and all, but like and Malaysian men, but I think the people that go on these platforms, a majority of them don't really have that higher form of education, or maybe it's just not the type of personality I'm looking for. To me, I seek total pleasure in a long conversation where I can keep going. It's like tennis. It's a good rally of
If
tennis.
someone nerds out, right?
Yeah, and it's not just about like the physical element. Like I think it's good that if a girl keeps herself like well proper manner, and I'm the same, right? Like I would like to think I'm the same. Like I try to look as good as I can,
It's the same.
and I think a lot of the girls they look very well kept and everything. It's just that the software doesn't match the
There's
hardware.
nothing in there.
Yeah, the moment they start opening their mouth,
Gone.
I'm just like, oh, the conversation is so poor. It's so
You're like,
Sure.
Andrew,
it's
call
so
me right
stuff.
now.
That is what I'm scared. Not scared. Like I don't really want to waste my time if this happened.
I'm
Then
not saying
you-
all of them like that.
Then you should be very specific on your profile. I don't know what you guys are doing. If you're
I
putting a
don't- I-
quote like "live my life
No,
to the
I
fullest" or something.
I think at the end of the day, if you're using Tinder specifically, right, there's no algorithm that matches you, right?
It's
You
just-
just
it's
yeah,
just
you just
nonsense.
sort of like read briefly what the description is. You look at a few pictures.
I
and
don't
you
even
swipe.
think they look at description.
I don't think so. I think this picture
Uh,
hot, left,
Yeah.
hot, nice, not nice, hot, nice, not
For
nice.
guys, there was a period in time where people just swiped right all because they know
Sure.
that girls are more selective than guys.
So might
Guys-
as well let them choose, right, at that point. Okay.
Oh,
But
That's so
I,
sad.
to be
Settle.
fair, I don't think girls read like not all. I'm saying a lot of the people within that platform. Coffee Meets Bagel is very different. But by the time I knew about Coffee Meets Bagel, I was like what, a year and a half in with Jen. So I'm not gonna go back there in that whole scary.
But
place.
I'm sure with all the guys that you've matched with on Tinder, you read their profiles, right? Like you always
What
read the
little there
descriptions.
was, yeah.
What little there was.
What real level?
And that's because of the character limit, though, right?
Yeah.
That's not because they suck.
That's
Okay.
a shame. But I actually think girls have a better selection than guys now.
No, of course, yeah. Like that's literally sexual selection, right?
Of
Like,
course lah.
like
Can I ask
by
something?
default.
Me.
for guys, what type of photos are there for the girls' profiles?
Wow.
Because for guys, there's always like a half-naked gym photo, a beach photo, partying with the bros. What
Wow.
do you guys see
My
for the
photo
girls?
is me wearing a suit lah.
Oh.
At the time lah.
That's not a good representation, is
I
it?
wore a suit and
You're
then
not
the
always
next
like
one
that.
I was on a skateboard.
With the suit.
Oh.
No, just
No?
regular. And then the third one was, I think I was eating something, I guess.
And why did you choose these photos?
Food, I like skateboarding, and I like the webs, and like photography,
Okay.
right? So, I mean, that's what I thought I was supposed to do, lah, right?
Yeah.
As I like photos and videos, I like traveling, I like skateboarding, I like food. It's so simple. I was like, I'm very bad at writing descriptions, so you get to know me, I guess. That was like, no, I have stage fright when I have to write descriptions of myself. So I was thinking like, oh, that's kind of witty, right? If the girl's brains. Like, hopefully she'll understand what stage fright is. So
Yeah,
that was my take on it.
No comment.
I have no idea what the breakdown is of types of pictures, but now that you bring it up, I'll probably be very, very observant of it.
So-
I'll try and figure out
Well,
like what patterns there
We
are.
don't even have a beach ball, to be fair. So
No,
we're not gonna put that shit.
she's
No,
she's
but-
asking about what female.
mean-
What female
type.
photos?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like the ones that I've seen online is that
For guys.
for girls, the
Oh,
female
oh.
profiles I've seen is that they're very planned out. You know, it's not candid, and I prefer candid photos. Like maybe they're in the
that's
middle
true,
of
that's
something.
true, that's
It
true.
feels more real.
Like when I can
Yeah.
tell if a girl took a selfie, I just feel
How
that
many times she did that?
it's
How
a-
long her hand was
and,
there?
and her angle is always the same.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing.
Because that's the best angle, right? So I know because I do
What
photos
angle
and
is that?
videos.
What's the
The
best
one
angle?
that
This shit.
No, every girl knows her best angle.
Holy
So,
fuck.
so that's when I kind of know like, oh, this girl is not gonna look like that in real life. That means she lies. That means she's gonna lie to me.
How often do you
What the
how often do you worry about catfishing?
Wow.
Bro.
Not very often.
flew.
So after I match with people, I will
Yeah.
right away call them, and if we can talk on the phone for at least 2 hours, I know we have
Whoa! Not even
Going
2
on.
minutes. 2 hours.
2 hours, and it should be easy. It should not be like where you're like, oh shit, what should I ask? It should just be natural.
Fucking hell, man. I don't think
I thought I was intense.
I don't think I've ever had a 2-hour conversation on a phone.
I
On a phone.
had with guys.
Yeah, I don't think maybe not since like high school. I don't know, but
I've had
a 2-hour
both
phone call is a lot. Whew.
I don't do it with normal people. In my daily life, I won't talk on the phone for even 5 minutes, but
Right.
when you find someone that you really want to understand and
Sure. Then it
share
becomes
things with
interesting.
them,
Yeah.
you just want to keep talking.
I think you find people like that, but for me, I think only the Jen and a few of my guy friends and a few of my exes. That's it, right? But like not off a platform. I don't know whether I could actually have the balls to call a girl on the phone for 2 hours. That's bold, man.
I don't think I would do that
You
shit.
just
Yeah.
you just have to ask, hey, can we talk on the phone instead of texting?
I think it's
I think the
different.
girl will say, no.
I think it's different for a guy.
Yeah.
Girls kind of feel the aggression, or maybe you're
Aggressive is good.
I mean, for you, but not for.
I mean, what are you on the app for if you're not there to
You know
get
what
to
I
know
think?
someone? Then
I know this is gonna sound really bad, but I
Yeah.
got a feeling girls go on there just
self-esteem boost.
yeah.
Yeah. Get validation on how they.
How you guys talk to them?
Sure.
And in
Yeah.
the end,
Really
they,
sure.
they ghost you, and then they find.
Mm.
Or they're just really desperate for D. And
Yeah.
like after they're done with D, they like think, oh maybe can, and then I know I've dated a lot of like those what the fuck is that word, gold diggers as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's the suit, man. It's the
Huh?
suit.
Yeah, I suppose it's
It can't be all what you were eating. I'm not entirely sure.
I went on a
Lobster.
date with this girl for like 4 dates, and I realized that the bill was getting higher and higher. And you know what she used to do? She used to like, she know the bill comes, she looks at her phone. Oh, I need to go toilet or some shit like that. And then when I say, hey,
Sure, right.
the bill, she'll totally ignore the question and walk away. That shit. I'm like, whoa. After the
See?
after the 4th date, I realized I'm like, oh,
You see?
girls a hoe.
You've
Precisely my point.
been through a lot, man.
Yeah.
You've been through even more. Jesus Christ. I haven't been through
But
anything.
it's worth it
Yeah.
if you're a
It's
hopeless
really
romantic.
worth it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, after that, I found out Vicky dated the same girl.
Oh wow.
And then after that, Vicky was like, dude, so how? I was like, dude, this girl's a gold digger, bro. And he was like, my god. After the date, nigga, this girl's a gold digger. I told you, bro! This girl's a gold digger!
Dude, you guys. Oh my god, you guys shared, man. You guys
Of
were
course
like.
you have
tunnel
to.
buddies.
Yeah.
That's
tunnel
one thing
buddies.
that happened
what the
since
fuck?
I was basically Tinderella. My other friends that would use it too, I'd be like, hey, I've been with that guy. Be careful, he's not good.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Cinderella.
Yeah, I guess it's not.
It's a new word.
I need a crown.
The,
The T.
Can you edit that?
Because it's your name.
Tinderella.
Cinderella.
I don't know, I because at that time it was just coincidence, right?
Right.
So you
Yeah.
meet, and then after you realize like, oh, you're friends with this guy, you're friends with that guy, and then after you ask the other guy, hey, actually, how is he? Is he good? Is he bad? They're like, dude,
It
shit,
sucked,
fucked
but
up.
it's going to be.
I found out there was this girl I went out with also, right? She was actually she was quite spoiled because she was from a very rich family. So after it didn't work out, my friends were like, oh, don't worry about it. Then I I was grieving and all that shit. Months later, I found out that this girl, she was fighting with her dad. So she took his credit card
No.
Phew.
and she
And did
spent
what?
a week in a hotel in Pavilion in a suite.
Out of all the things you can do, you do that?
Jesus.
Really?
She just rebelled and she just did that.
That's got to be like 20
Just
grand.
want to point out.
Oh, that's some Paris Hilton
I
bullshit.
just want to
man.
point out she's still
Yeah.
single today.
Yeah, man, that's a Paris Hilton crap, man.
Yeah.
There are a lot of crazy people out there.
The fuck? I would have bought a Nintendo Switch or PS4.
I know girls who break shit also.
Sure. I mean, there are guys who do that too, right? Like.
No, it sounds like throwing things at you to
And
break.
as long as you don't break guys' heart, man, you know that's the most important thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck, that means you break a bone, bro. Your
Gee,
face.
whoa.
Yeah, but that one is quite crazy lah. It's not all of them are like. So most of them are just very quiet. Most girls I dated are very quiet. They just, yeah.
I think most girls I dated are very quiet, so because I'm too loud.
No, but you get tired, bro.
Yeah, bro. Remember
that-
oh my god.
Went to a party with him.
Who is that?
I'm not gonna say who's
Not
party.
not in the video. Not in the video. Anyways, guys. So anything else you want
Yeah,
to
you
say,
want to
Tiffany?
add to anything? There are a lot of girls out there who also want to be on this. So maybe there's gonna be a part 3. I don't
Calm
know.
your tits.
Yeah.
I guess one tip would be to always be very honest with yourself and what you're looking for. If you try to put on more than you are, then
Then talk lah.
Just
there's
won't work
no
out.
point.
I guess then talk lah.
Yeah.
I don't know. My advice is, I think it's okay to meet different people online. It's okay, but just be safe, right? Beware of catfishing.
Be sensible, yeah.
Yeah, and like I think it's always good to have a good conversation and meet in a public space for the love of God.
Oh Jesus, yeah, please do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's frightening.
I remember one of them was like, hey, let's like meet at a parking lot. I was like, dude, this is not right.
The fuck parking lot?
I was like, this is not right. Then I just said, oh, I'm busy. Then I just phone her. Because I got a feeling that, you know, like I don't want to be rude at the same time, so I just said, oh, it's not gonna work out. I just met her. I just fucking block.
Oh my god.
Dude, she's gonna be in a car park, dude. She could have been another guy.
And
They wanted to
rob
fucking
you.
rob
But-
me.
Probably rob your kidney or some
I
shit.
think because online dating has so much like dark space, you don't know what's going
You don't
on.
know.
You shouldn't assume. You should ask like, why do you want to meet there? You never
I
know.
don't know, she said, oh, I'm gonna pick up a PS4 game
In a parking lot?
in a parking lot from a supplier.
Jesus.
And you know, that kind of thing, I was thinking, yeah,
That
PS4
sounds really interesting. I think I would do it.
Yeah, you see? Like, oh, it's a second-hand game, it's really cheap, so I wanted to go pick it up. You want to meet me there? Then,
Nah.
man.
I mean,
My-
you always have to like let a friend know, hey, I'm gonna be meeting this person at this time. If I don't message you in 10 minutes, please call me.
Why would, no, I don't know.
Nah,
You know
my
what-
rule
you
of
know
thumb
what game
is
she's gonna pick up?
Andrew's been do some shit.
my
Oh,
rule
yeah.
of thumb with life is if you smell bullshit, walk the fuck away. Okay.
Andrew's been through a lot of shit.
I haven't been through a lot of online
to
dating,
know.
but I've been through a lot of other shit. Just walk the fuck away, guys.
It's not worth it. But I think, is that it? I think it's been half now. Can you please check if it's still
Yeah.
recording? It's still
It's
recording.
almost there.
Yeah.
Should give the time already.
Yeah.
You have about 1 minute.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Well,
I
so
guess
Tiffany is like,
Yeah.
you guys should
You
try it,
gave all,
try it out.
Pro online dating.
But-
Cinderella.
I've never tried it out, but if you guys want to try, go by all means go.
But just be safe.
Please be safe. Don't go to parking lot.
Let us know in the comment section below, please. Just if you want to have a part 3 and we have Tiffany on again, and then we can have a better dialogue. I think that would be
Yeah,
much
even
better.
if
Yeah.
you need tips with your profile, because I think I nailed it down.
She's got it down. She's,
Yeah.
Intense guys, triple G guys, triple G.
She can be your Tinder
Oh my
consultant.
god.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Comment, like, subscribe.
Yes. Actually comment, not
Please comment.
It's not rhetorical. Comment.
I should have just said that in the beginning of the video.
That's right.
I think
Ching.
commenting is key.
So these